guys, and welcome to your next video with Aesthetics Flow. So this one is to do with my morning routine. Now I filmed this one ages ago, but I've literally had not had the time to actually put it together and do a little intro with it and explain really how important your morning routine truly is. As my morning routine, when I developed it, because I've had to adapt it, I've done some research online, what other people do for their morning, what sets their morning intention really well for them so they go throughout their day calm, relaxed, anxiety-free, and just it's more balanced, I find, when you have a really good morning routine. You don't just get out of bed, go straight to getting to work and getting ready for work and then going to work and then just going out through your day like that, because you've actually not prepared your mind or your body for the day to come. So I did this routine a while ago and it has adapted slightly since then, but it's pretty much the same. So I start the day. I like to go through 3 things that I'm grateful for, and by doing that, I find that starts off your day thinking in appreciation rather than in lack. Now I know a few people don't do this, but this for me feels like I've achieved something straight away out of my day. I go to my Instagram and I do an Instagram post, I do a few things on Instagram there, and that makes me feel like I've already achieved something, straight out, bang out, start the day.
And then I just get out of bed, and new thing I started as well too is making my bed as well straight after I get out of bed. Then I head to the lounge room, start to set up the space. But before I do my yoga, I like to make my lemon water. So I just get the lemon from the fridge, get the cup, and just pour some water in it, cut the lemon into 1 slice, and then I cut the 1 slice in half and I put that in my cup with the water, then I put in the fridge. So when I'm done with my yoga, my meditation, after my shower and everything, it's nice and cold for when I drink it. So apparently lemon is really good if you have trouble constipation or if it's just wanting to whiten your teeth, which is really good too. But the real secret is just to make sure you squeeze that lemon, squeeze the slices into the cup, as that makes it even more lemony for you. So hopefully you guys enjoy that little tip. So now it's time for me to set my space for my yoga, so I get my washing out of the way. But really with incense, I find that really helps me set the mood. So I like to light my candles and just put my incense in there. It's called Nag Champa. You can get it at any reject shop. This really helps me set the mood for my yoga and meditation and really absorb myself into the present moment. So highly recommend for anyone, really get some incense, get some candles, as it really does set your mood and your mind for the day. Highly recommend it. Now it's just to find what yoga routine I like to do that day. Today's one is from Boho Beautiful. Look her up online, guys. I absolutely love her. She was the first one I discovered and she is amazing. Highly recommend her for yoga routines too.
I find with yoga, the reason why it's so good for you, and so many people are really into doing it now, is it connects all aspects of yourself. It connects your mind, body and spirit together, gets you all in alignment, as well as working out your body. It's such a great workout, and getting flexible as well as getting toned and muscle. But it literally combines all that together, and I find for me personally, yoga prepares my body for the day. And then after I do my yoga, as you'll see in the video, I'll put my vision board right in front of me, just like you can't see, but there's my coffee table right here. And then I put my vision board in front of that. Then I meditate in front of my vision board and I go through my meditation routine. And I'll do a video on that too, because my meditation has changed slightly as well. I'll still go through all my chakras, but I do a thing that, I know it's going to sound really weird, but I take myself up there and communicate with my guides directly. So that's for another video. And after I do the meditation, I'll explain a bit about the meditation. So with meditation, I cannot explain to you how much meditation has really changed my life. Even, I remember what my sister said. She said, when I started seeing you do yoga and meditation, Tani, do you notice that you don't have your angry bursts anymore? Because literally people are shocked to hear this, but I think my family saw this side of me more than anybody else. And I'd literally, if something wasn't going my way, I would have a tanty. I would have a tantrum. And it's just, things really affected me, and I would react first before really absorbing the information and going, hey, do I need to do something about this? Is this gonna matter in a week or whatever? Or is this really just one of those things that you just let it slide and, you know, don't even let it enter your field of energy or in your mind thought process? And my sister pointed this out to me. But meditation calms me, relaxes me, and helps me set my intention for that day. So you're not just running through whatever's going to happen to you that day and let things happen to you. You're prepared for the day and you have an intention for the day. Like, what do I actually want to get out of this day ahead of me? What is my goal? Like, when I go to bed that night, have I achieved this, what I set out to achieve? And I also, which I said before, I will talk through how else I do that with my meditation, because I find when I'm talking with them, they really help even sort some stuff out for me that may have happened prior. Like, you know, it could even be a week prior, or it could be just something that's bothering me and I need a little bit of guidance on it. And that helps you too, because the thing is, once you solve those problems there within yourself, you're clear for the day and you're not carrying your previous problems into that next day ahead. So you're focusing on your present now because you've dealt with what has happened with you in the past. After I meditate, I look at my vision board, and that it sets so much visually for myself, like, okay, this is what I really want to achieve, this is what relaxes me, makes me happy looking at this, seeing this, because I've already seen on my vision board, I've seen things on that board that have manifested, and it freaks me out because I may be aiming for those things, but it's more like things like that happen without me having any involvement in it, if that sort of makes sense. I'm setting my mind for it, I am taking actions, but it seems like the opportunity comes from left of center, and I had no control of the opportunity, but I was prepared for it. So it's really weird how that works, but I would recommend for anybody to do a vision board and to make their own vision board. I'll probably do another video on that, actually, how to do a vision board. And after I do my vision board, I have a shower because, you know, I'm all smelly from my yoga. And then I'm watching, as you'll see, inspirational things like Infinite Waters or Boho Beautiful, Impact Theory, Marie Forleo. I've been just obsessed with her lately. And who else do I watch? Oprah, of course it was Oprah, Brene Brown, and all those kind of people. I always watch these in the morning too, because watching the news has never set my day, has never made me happy, has never made me energized for the day to come. When I discovered this, the first one I discovered was Infinite Waters. My sister told me about him. And when I discovered him, I watch that in the morning, and even if I'm just listening to it in the background, like, you know, I'm doing my hair and, you know, getting myself ready, getting my clothes on for the day, my work clothes, when I have it on the background, I may not actually be, you know, fully listening to it. It's just the energy from it that actually makes you more positive. And I'm learning all the while I'm doing it. Like, I'm including all these things that I'm learning from these guys into my content and into my inspirational quotes, in my poems, in my conversations with mum, all that kind of stuff. I'm including it in my content, so I am learning, but it's also just really sets my day positive, and it makes me excited for the day. You know, I'm not dreading the day ahead. So to show you what's in here, so this is turmeric. So turmeric powder is really, 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 really good for you, but it tastes like absolute crap and I hate it. But it's so good for you, so you have to have it. Well, mum's told me I have to have it. And a little tip as well, my brother and mum told me, is putting pepper in it too. So just some cracked like normal black pepper. Put that in because it helps release into your bloodstream. Now, it tastes like really bad, really, really bad, but it's really good for you. So I have it every morning, and like a little good girl. But yeah, just pre-warning, if you want to get into turmeric, really good. Tastes bad. I'm loving it. And after I drink that, make sure I have my lemon water handy. I get that taste out of my mouth. And then I go for my breakfast now. I love my breakfast, so I do talk through this as well, but my breakfast really makes me happy. And having a really good meal too, especially in the beginning of the morning. I do not understand how people cannot eat in the morning and don't eat till, you know, and just have like lunch and have a meat pie or something like that. Like, it does not make sense. Like, I am starving hungry in the morning. Like, even when I'm doing my yoga meditation, like, I'm hungry. But the thing is, I'm like, no, I want to be completely empty. I want to be completely cleansed, and I just want to get through this first, and then the reward, as well as doing yoga meditation, is a reward in itself, but the reward is food after that. This is what I stare at every morning. Mum got all us kids to do this, to write these checks to ourselves for $1 million. It's literally in my breakfast cereal cupboard because I know I'm going to look at it every day. So every day I open this cupboard, I see this check. Because as you know, I'm very big on visualization as well. Learned a lot from The Secret and from Mum. But yeah, this is what I stare at every morning.
Now this is the best thing in the world. So coconut yogurt. What I also put in it too, as you can see, is chia seeds. So it's just black chia seeds. You can get it even from Aldi's. And you just put it in there, you mix up the chia seeds in there, put it in the fridge overnight, and then it turns into this. And it's like literally the best thing. It makes the yogurt last longer as well. So as you see, I have strawberries, I have blueberries, I have an apricot in there, I have just some muesli and a banana and apple, and I have like proportions of them too, so you don't overload it. Otherwise it's just like a complete sugar rush. And all this, bear in mind, is before I even get started getting ready for work. This is all for me at the start of my day. I do my Instagram, I do my yoga, I do my meditation, I look at my vision board, then I have breakfast and I'm watching my inspirational content online that makes me happy. I'm not even thinking about work. I'm just thinking about preparing myself for my day so I'm calm and centered and ready to just take advantage of it and just manifest. It helps you manifest because if you do all of that, focusing on yourself, you're getting yourself ready for your manifestations, whatever you want to bring into your present world, you're attracting them by that energy because you're preparing yourself, you're getting the good energy through you, and you're centered and you're calm and you're ready for the opportunity to actually come to you. And ideas may even come to you through this process. This morning routine, when I developed this for myself, I remember what my old routine was. And I was just like, wow, no wonder why I was reacting, no wonder why I had those ego tantrum bursts, and no wonder why I wasn't happy because I wasn't working on myself. During this time in the morning, I'm completely, utterly working on myself, working through the stuff that I'm going through at the moment because, you know, like anybody, we all have problems. We all have things that we need to sort through. And during your morning routine, that is the best time to sort it out. So you don't carry problems from the previous days, weeks, months, years ago into that, and you're constantly looking at yourself. That's the biggest thing you do in your morning. If you're just literally getting up out of bed. Oh, and also another thing, sorry, I just remembered. So I didn't do this when I actually filmed the routine, but I watched this military guy, and Mum told me about him, and he had this amazing speech. Oh, English. And he had this amazing speech, and he just said, if you want to change the world, make your bed. I was like, how does that work? And then he went through the rest of the speech, and I noticed ever since I've actually started making my bed straight away in the morning, as soon as I get out of bed, after I've done my Instagram and done my grateful stuff, after I've done that, I make my bed straight away and I make sure it's all clean in the area, and really cleanliness is just like, I never used to be, but now I'm like clean, 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 clean. It's really, when your environment is clean, your mind is clean. It's like it's not cluttered. And ever since I started making my bed, it's just, I look back in my bedroom, you know, after my yoga, my meditation, going to go have a shower. It's, I find it just clears your mind, because the thing is, if your environment is clean, and I think they call it the feng shui with it, it cleans your mind, declutters it, because there's no mess you're walking through. When you have a messy room or a messy lounge room or anything like that, you don't clean up after yourself, you're not in an environment that's actually encompassing, that actually allows new energy and life to actually come in. So big thing, guys, clean your stuff, clean your room, make your bed as soon as you get out of bed in the morning. Make it. I can tell you right now, it's definitely changed. But after that's just when I get ready for work, and then I go. Literally getting ready for work takes me like 15 minutes, but that rest of the morning there, which probably takes me, I think all up, it probably takes me about 2 hours, I think. And that is 2 hours for me, not for anybody else, just completely and utterly for me to get ready for my day and also work through stuff that I've been through so I can really take advantage of the day ahead of me. So I hope this, guys, has actually helped you with seeing my morning routine. Develop your own morning routine. This really works for me. Some things I might do may not actually work for you. So, but just start doing something. Start doing something for yourself in the morning, not for anybody else, not for work, not just going straight into work mode or anything. What do you do for yourself in the morning that's purely just for you? And even Tony Robbins said, if you've only got 10 minutes in the morning to actually set yourself for your day,
do it. If you don't have 10 minutes, you don't have a life. This is what Tony Robbins says, and I think that is so, so true. I take 2 hours because I really like to work on me, but if you only have 10 minutes in the morning, just do a quick 10-minute meditation. There are so many of them online, or just a 10-minute yoga routine, just something that is completely and utterly for you, just to get ready for your day and just to really calm and center yourself. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and comment on the video below. Did you enjoy this video, or what other videos would you like me to do? So just comment below and I'll have more content for you. And also you can follow my journey on Instagram at tiny.langshaw. I have that in the description below so you can see the spelling. And I just want to say thank you guys, just a big shout out to you who are supporting me on my channel so far. I really love you. Thank you so much for your support. I cannot tell you how happy it makes me that I'm just, touching anybody. Like, my whole goal with this is literally to connect to your authentic self, as you can see, but just to help people, help heal people, just help people on their journeys. Any problems they're going through that I may have gone through myself, that I've actually figured out how to delve through that process and actually exit that and going to the next phase of my life clean, centered, and just understanding why that happened so I can move on from it. If I can help you do that, that'll just completely make my day. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and check out my other content online, and I'll see you next time.